Hi guys, welcome back. It's Friday, so time for another Friday Reads video. It is July 3rd, so tomorrow being the 4th of July, I managed to get an extra day, so that's pretty cool. So I have a nice 3-day weekend. Although all I can think of is all the work waiting for me at work. Yeah. Anyway, so what am I reading this weekend? I am still reading The Suicide Forest by Jeremy Bates. This is part of the books I was reading for Japanese June. I didn't quite finish this, but I am definitely engrossed in it and want to find out where it's going. And it is about the Aokigahara forest in Japan, which sits at the base of Mount Fuji. It is actual existing forest where apparently has the second highest rate of suicide in the world, second only to the Golden Gate Bridge. And this is a sort of horror book based in this location. So far I'm about halfway through, I'd say. It's been a little disappointing, not a whole lot happening until just fairly recently. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'm halfway. I think it was like around chapter 10 or 11 where something kind of creepy happened, finally. Other than that, yeah, it's just a strange, weird-looking forest. If you go online, check it out on YouTube. Because of it sitting at the base of Mount Fuji, the ground itself is made up of, like, magma. There's chambers beneath it that are hollow and emptied out, and the roots for the trees don't seem to go down deep. They kind of are along the surface, causing trees to lean and stuff. It's really, really creepy looking. But I'm hoping this story will pick up a bit more and get a little bit more scary or something. As for my audiobook, I'm currently listening to And After, and this is book 2 in the Until the End of the World trilogy by Sarah Lyons Fleming. It's basically a zombie series. Really good. I really enjoyed the first book and really got into the characters. It basically has all the tropes of any kind of zombie survival type story, but as long as you have really good characters, that can carry a story. I recently read the novella that came in between book 1 and 2. Thank you, Jen, from Today in Jen's Library, for letting me know that that existed. It's actually available as a free download from audible.com, so that was awesome, and I was able to add it to my collection. And it does give a little backstory for one of the characters that kind of gets separated from the group in book 1, and you find out what happens to that particular character. Keeping that as vague as possible. But yeah, I'm enjoying this one so far, and looking forward to continuing to the end of the series. I also had to kind of swing by the library today to renew my library card, which apparently had expired. And while I was there, I happened to notice that they had this particular manga series, No Longer Human. It's a 3-part series. It is by Usamaru Furuya, and it's based on the novel by Osamu Dazai. And I'd heard some things about this from Bridget over at Bree Book Reviews. She's one of the co-hosts of the BookTuber Manga Club, and spoke really highly of this particular series, and I thought I would give it a try. It's basically about this one man who he's doing some research or something for a project online, and he happens to stumble across an online diary by this fellow by the name of Yozo Oba. And he sees some photos of the young man. Like, here's a photo of him when he was 17. Seems quite well, handsome young man. And then by 25, he looks like that. And he's wondering, like, what happened to him during that time. He looks like an old man, totally lifeless. And what we come to discover about this man is he feels alienated from society. He can't socialize with them. He puts on a false front when dealing with people. He plays the class clown, whatever people kind of require of him to be liked and fit in and not stand out. And he's definitely isolated and feeling, like I said, alienated, like he's no longer human. And I'm curious to see where this is going to go. I think there are discussions, things along the lines with suicide, so that could be triggering for some people. It's definitely for mature readers, as there are some sexual scenes within this. But yeah, like I said, she spoke very highly of it, and I'm curious to see where it goes, and it is complete within these 3 books here. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing this Friday. Lots of reading, relaxing, and trying not to think about work. So hope you guys have a great 4th of July if you're in the U.S., and if not, just have a great weekend. See you later. Bye-bye.